Greetings, everyone, for tonight's channeling. Tonight, we've been picking up on different energies and Lyrans from. I'm not sure if they're necessarily from the future, but I'll put that down anyway. But they are messages from the future. Lyran species. I did pick up on that. It's like 8th density. They're here to help us. They've probably been here for a while. I don't know the details of them. Lion looking, but they're not of the lion species. That's actually a different species altogether. That is my feeling on it. There's actually more to it than that. Oh yeah, that's right. There was also some about our Earth history. I got a little bit. We'll let them come through. I don't have a name or anything like that. This is a species we've been picking up on that we've been receiving like little bits of information here and there. So that is where we're headed after that. I have no idea. Dexter the Frog, he's still around me. I can still pick it. He's going to be around me for a while. Anybody else seems to me as crazy, but you know, whatever, that's fine. So anyway, that's interesting. Yeah, it's like a 6-foot frog. I pick up on his energy just like that. Oh yeah, the reptilian I had him hanging around, he's gone now. I don't know if you had a reptilian in my kitchen. He's gone now. As soon as I started mentioning it, I can feel. I mentioned it in the hangout. I can feel like something shifted, like he didn't like that too much and took off. That's what I feel. Anyway, he was definitely there. Trust me. So anyway, enough about that. Thank you all for coming. Do you have any requests before we begin?
Yeah, my request is about the Bermuda Triangle, and also this on the other side of the planet, the Dragon Triangle, about Japan area. So this is a mystery for us all. Yes. So we'd like to know about it. Planet Earth, also Gaia.
Okay. Thank you.
If possible, and the universe, of course.
Remember, that's an interesting one. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
We'll definitely give that one a shot. I'm not sure tonight, but definitely. Yes.
Any fairies would be cool.
Okay.
Fox.
Fox.
Long time and giraffe.
Giraffe. That's a good.
Long time we heard about them.
Okay. Interesting. I'm definitely picking up on the Lyran energy though. For this one. Okay. Anybody like to do a prayer before we begin?
Yep, sir. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا. صدق الله العظيم. Blessings to all.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, this should be interesting. This one might go long too. Well, we'll see. Well, actually, yesterday's went kind of long. All right, catch you guys later. What the? Oh, dear God. Oh. I am Tyson. Lyran from 8th. Speaking to you from 8th Density. Greetings to all. Bring many messages to your planet. We are outside your world. We are not connected to your Gertrude near, at least associated with them. We are in communications with them. They are know of our presence, but we are not connected to them. At least colony-wise, because we feel that this is not something that interests us. In many ways, it's primitive thinking, but of course, it is necessary for your world. We bring many joys to your world, many messages from other galaxies that you are safe from invaders. Obviously, because you are already currently are invaded. As for us being able to assist with your control problem, your entity species who are service to self, we can only deal with them on a certain level. Understand that your human collective accepted their presence, which is we do not agree with. Of course, your elites, and not just your elites, but your third density consciousness accepts their control, their spell on your planet. We do not understand why many are still, a perfect word is asleep to what is going on. It's unfortunate that many wish to stay in this state of mind and not realize there is much going on, and your potential of your world is extremely important to the galaxies around you, many universes. Your world is very important because of all the lessons you have learned. You have learned so much where other planets have been learned. We have learned much, but not as much as yours. And of course, there's a certain maturity level where this alien information is very crucial to your ascension process, crucial to your next level. But there are those in your third density that choose to continue this sleep this reality of doing the same thing you did last year, the year before that. They just do the same things over and over, and we do not understand this. It depresses us in some ways. It aggravates us. Why would a world wish to be controlled like this? Why not? Why would you not to be awake to what is around you? This galaxy is full of millions of stars, and yet you wish to sleep. We do not understand this. Of course, in your group, we do not see this, but the planetary, this is discomforting to us. And then why should we cannot intervene for certain reasons, but I guarantee you, your reptilian races, your Illuminatis, they're aware of our presence, and they are ill to our arrival, of course. But that is fine. The message to your world is to wake up. I wish many would wake up. I wish we all would wake up to your surroundings. That way, species can help you in a better way. Your world can be refreshed to what it is, to its potential, but we are unable to do this at this point. And that is a bothersome situation. I'm not sure if I even mentioned. I am male Lyran. Yes, I am somewhat. Yes, I want to clear up a few things before I let you all ask questions and dig through my brain, which is helpful. I am cat-like. We look sort of like your lion species, but not exactly. The lions were, there's much debate over this. They were created differently than Lyrans. They were created at the same time, but on a different world. They are not too well known. Their ideas are so different than ours. They are more free-spirited, I believe. But they do not have connections with this world. Understand, during your history of your world, there was a huge Lyran presence here. There were cat-like human beings on your world, and there was much chaotic negativity there, and wars that were not pleasant. This was, in many ways, a Lyran planet. In many ways. It was Palladian, but also Lyran. We shared this world. And the Lyrans did not, as far as I'm concerned, did not take care of this world as they should. Reptilians wanted to take control of this planet, and there was many wars in your past. Many. You could say it was destroyed. That is correct. Many Lyrans were not. They did not take care of this world. I think I just said that, but they did not see its potential the way we do. They became, in many ways, like your humans today, very selfish and not helpful to others. Service to self was a problem. This is back in your early history. Of course, your lost history. This is why you have a lion presence on your world, because their philosophies, their presence seem to, at least in your animal kingdom, a lion entity on your world seemed to calm down our ego that we had at one time on your world. So this was diversifying us. This is why you have a different feline species here, not just Lyran. There is much debate of your history of your world. Much of it is, there is much there, too much to go into. But as for your world today, it is the possibility of it going into 4 density is 99%. Of course, your group is much higher than others. They say 100%. If I would do percentage, yours is at 100%, and the rest of your world is at a 50, 30, 20, 10%. It does not look too good for many of them. They wish to stay. This is another thing. Those that wish do not believe in this reptilian control. It is quite humorous on our part because they say lizard people do not exist. but yet they live under their control. Figure that one out. They live under their money system. This reptilian control, they live through all the systems that they built up, and yet they do not believe of a reptilian control. That is humorous on our part. Of course, we do not like what's happening, but it is quite humorous. If you not believe these, but yet they become slaves to the system, willingly, feel like this is the way life should be. We should be a slave, and we do not agree with this. You should be free, there should not be starvation on your world, and disease should be a thing of the past. Of course, there will always be diseases, but you should always have cures for them, which you do have, but they are unavailable to your society. That is where we do not care for it.
Yo.
Yes.
May I ask a question, please?
Yes, I was about to.
Sweet. Yeah, okay, so check this out. I was watching Bashar, and he was talking about how when you shift yourself to, like, a positive timeline or whatever, you will experience, like, your friends, you'll experience positive versions of them, or if there is no positive versions of them, they'll all die out or you'll leave them. And I'm wondering, because I just moved, like, out of my city, and, like, I just moved away from, like, everybody I know, and it was after doing a bunch of meditations to change my vibrational frequency. And I'm wondering, did me moving away from all my friends, is that a result of changing my vibrational frequency because, like, all the meditations I did, or?
That is partially it. There are other factors involved with that, I see. But that played a big role in it, yes. It gave it your move, it gave it a clear indication that it was a good idea.
Okay, cool.
Yes,
Yeah, because the what I get from it is that I moved here so I could work on, like, my meditation, because, like, around my friends I can't, you know what I mean, it's not the same. So, like, I'm pretty, is there any way you could tap into that? Is that why I moved here?
Yes, you understand that, yes, your energies helped with this move. But of course, if you did not do this, you would not be unsure of this move and probably would not have moved at all. But you doing this helped open up the channel to your potential, and to you had the indication that was the right thing to do. That is what I have for that.
Sweet, thank you. Yeah, that's all I have. Thank you. If there's, like, a lineup of questions and I butt in, I'm sorry about that. I just can't see the chat because
That's
I'm on
okay.
the iPad.
That is okay.
All right, thank you, thank you.
Yes.
Hello, Tyson.
Yes.
How are you?
I am still adjusting to your world, but it is quite amusing. But yes, I am fine.
Yes, send you much love.
Thank you.
And I would love to give you insight and understanding as to why our humanity is still staying asleep.
Yes.
If you can tap into my knowledge, tap into my energies of the history of me living here on Earth for 33 years, you're allowed to do this, and also through words I can convey that the reason why humanity is still staying asleep is because they know no better. There's been ongoing programs after programs that are based in fear, based in manipulation, and most of it's been covered up as to our truth of the reptilians and the control mechanisms that are here on Earth. So therefore, when people are constantly being through education, through programming, through various means of media and violence and fear, and then you have all the authorities, the cops, the police officers, the military, all the different branches that are here to enforce control, enforce the manipulation, and them not knowing and being trained in this manner. So therefore, the reason why little understanding as to why a lot of the humans are here and still staying asleep is because it's their comfort zone. They know no better. If they move away from their regular everyday work, everyday type of living, they don't have no security as into where are they going to find their living if it's just been an ongoing programming through education, through all the different means. And if that can give you some understanding into the inside of my knowledge of how long I've been here, it might help you out.
Yes, thank you for that. Yes, they're giving their fear, they're giving themselves away. They are letting others control themselves. Yes, yes, I understand it. From your point of view, that helps very much. It's fear that controls them, unfortunately. But we hope for them to realize what their surroundings, what is the ordeals around them that are happening. Of course, in your reality, you will not believe any of this, such as this channeling will not be believed if it's seen as a hoax. But yes, there is many. I understand in your reality, what we see is cartoonish in some ways, or unbelievable is probably the correct word. You could say there is a reptilian grid around your world to keep your world asleep. There are also giants on your world that you are unaware of. There are insectoids, spider type of species that are keeping your world asleep also. Not just the Greys. The Greys play a small part in this. This is mostly reptilian control. Obviously, your Illuminati. They are a whole nother 2-hour webinar. They do not have much of a sense of humor. Of course, our sense of humor is not like yours, but they are just, their power-hungry side is just unthinkable. Even with us, we cannot believe how low they can go with this. They get high on your control. Yes, go ahead. Yes.
I was just saying I completely understand. And just wondering if you had any messages for me, if I'm connected. And wondering, eighth density. In this universe, is there a certain amount of densities that you can go? Is there a limitation on this universe? And are you physical?
I am physical currently. We choose at our density. We choose a physical density. Eighth for us, it's different for other species. We can move faster. Of course, we do not have the ills of your world, obviously. We do not have these plagues. So yes, we are at a level where we don't understand things anymore because we are in La La Land in many ways, as your world would say. So yes, we are kind of tapped out. As for there are words here that I do not have right now, but anyway. But as for reason why we are here, oh yes, I want to give you your message. The reason we are here is because we are watching your world and make sure that there are no other species that wishes to interact with your world in a negative manner. There are some that are still trying, insectoids that are very completely negative that wish to keep your world asleep because they see things are changing. They see the message getting out of what is happening, and they do not care much for this. And they see the potential of them, your control being lifted eventually. As for your message for you, you have, yes, a Palladian father and many relatives across the universe that are watching you now and in awe in what you are putting up with. They are surprised that you went this route and glad you did. You have species of a galactic family, I should say. That sounds a little bit more... That sounds better. Arcturians, Sirius, you have family everywhere. Orion. They are all watching you very carefully and warning through you as you go through these challenges. And they wish for you to keep on your track. Understand there'll be many roles for you in the future, but not right now. A leadership role as things change. Right now you're in the early stages of it, of course, but understand these lessons that you're learning will benefit in the future. You become such as a spiritual teacher, a general in some ways, of knowledge, such as what you just spoke to me about, which was very helpful. In others, you will be able to do the same thing. So your role here is very important. Understand this. Especially for us, species like ours that haven't been around long. we keep an eye on your world, but we still just look at your world and say, why are they putting up with all this? But yes, what you said was very helpful, and your role in this world is very important. It is just unknown to you, and maybe it's unknown now. It's known to you now. Your importance on this world. It's just no time soon, but it is not that long. It is in your future, but it won't be tomorrow, but it will be in your lifetime.
All right, thank you. Much love.
Yes.
Hello, welcome to Planet Earth, dear Tyson,
Yes.
and Human Colony, of course. My question for you, first of all, for 8D, from what dimension will an entity be non-physical?
All species are different. We could be non-physical at our level. I am technically at a lower density right now, so I can make this communication easier. Of course, I have not been in this body, so it takes some getting used to.
For us, for instance, if we'll be on 4D, we'll still be physical.
Yes, 5 you become less physical. 6, 7 you become less physical. 8 you become
spirit-like.
Yes.
Okay. About the aggravation part you mentioned earlier, it does really aggravate us. Okay, we're we can say awakened, but yet those awakened ones are still suffering and still are aggravating when they're not manifesting their dreams, you know. So this is one thing that is recurring all the time. It's a vicious circle going over and over. It does really aggravate us. So can we ask for your help in case if something doesn't work out? Because you can tap on that.
I'm not sure if I'm understanding you completely, your questions.
The aggravation part, when we don't manifest a dream or a wish, that really aggravates us. You know, like let's say financially, abundance, all that stuff. So that means we're still on 3D. We are still yo-yoing in 3D and 3 and 4D. You know, like a yo-yo state.
Yes,
so that is aggravating for us.
Spiritually, yes, spiritually many of you are in 4D, but in reality, in your physical form, you're in 3D, going through the pressures of life, yes. And this is a test to, this is 3D pulling you back into their reality. You must, to get to your dreams, yes, it's different for everyone. Understand that there are many contracts that must be fulfilled. This is part of this. Those that do not dream, some of this is contracted. Because it's, understand, when those that do not dream, there is much going on that should not be known. There is always much going on when you are sleeping. Many of you leave your body and reconnect in the morning, or however you work that. So those that do not sleep, do not dream in your dream state. There's a reason for this.
Yeah, such as I don't dream.
There is still many spiritual events happening around you that do not wish to make themselves known. So this is part of it. When you are ready for it, but your spiritual side is not ready. They do not want you to know what they are doing. So this is part of why you do not remember your dreams. Many have this. It's just, you can say it's still part of your preparation for where you are headed.
Yeah, but my spirits or my spirit guides know what my wishes are, my dreams are. They should help me. Aren't they supposed to be helping me?
Contract is something they cannot always change.
The contract, we just discussed the contract part yesterday, that if I don't like my contract, I shall change it. So I'm willing to change it then.
Yes.
So, what is the obstacle then?
There can be, it's different for everyone. There's different obstacles for everyone. You must put yourself in a different mood, into a different mindset. this will put you into it. Understand that you are most likely on this new contract, you're just unaware of it. And then you say it's taking too long, and then you go back to your old contract. That's how much of it works.
Well, okay. Another thing you mentioned earlier about the lions on our planet Earth, they calm down your ego. How does that do? How is that so?
That was this is more of a this is more of a past situation, not currently. They're just bringing diversity to the animal kingdom. Understand, the king of the jungle is the lion and not the tiger. Many of the tigers on your world, these felines, were not getting along too well. When the lion moved in, it brought some control more. Not necessarily control, but it brought a kingship of diversity to your world. It's like, you're not the only ones here. You're not the only cats on this world. So chill out and stop thinking you're the best and things like that, you know, because the Lyrans were the only cat on this world until the lions appeared. So they brought they kind of chilled us out for a while, and still do.
One last question, personal question regarding our future from human colony beings like us. So, can you tap on my energy and tell me about my future regarding the waking up the other mass consciousness on my nation? How do you see it? How can you tap on that? Because mine is kind of sensitive thing.
It will be slower than others because of those around you.
Yeah.
There will be healing centers.
Oh.
I believe you will be part of this.
In my nation.
Yes, I believe so.
Beautiful.
This is definitely in your future. As for when, that is unknown right now.
Do you have anything to do with the media?
Media?
Yeah, the media. Because something came up regarding the media lately. Or just yesterday, you can say.
What is this exactly? What?
A job thing. A job thing.
A job with the media, or?
Yeah.
For you?
Yes. Do you see something has to do with that?
You see, if you receive a job in the media, that is... No. Wait, go ahead.
What I meant is bringing this waking up to the Arab world through the media, you know?
I understand that. Thank you for that. Yes, that helped out quite a bit.
Okay.
Yes, but understand that understand all of you, that the way you are thinking is going to be seen crazy, of course, by others. Of course. But it will become the norm eventually, because the suffering on your world is going to increase, unfortunately, to some, not all, but they will not have any other resort to go to, because they see the old ways of life is not really helping them. So if they think a different way, this might improve their life. More spirituality instead of material possessions, things of that nature. And understand their surroundings, understand they can control their reality. Right now they do not know this, but through the media, yes, but this will be far in your future.
So, okay, great. As long as I have a hand on this, I'm happy to do so.
Yes.
Much blessings to you. Thank you very much. Well, I pass the mic.
Yeah. Oh, Mark, you next?
Yeah, go, Mr. We will...
Okay, yeah, just quick things. Okay, yo, so check this out. Around 2012, I started tripping heavy. Like, I'd lie down and be tripping heavy. Like, I couldn't even smoke weed or nothing. And then 2013, I started tripping even more. And then around like 14, it started calming down, and that's when I gained like all these crazy abilities. And I'm just wondering, was that the 2012 like first wave of Ascension thing? Like,
yes.
Or was I like, yeah?
Yes, you've been activated, just like others. Channelers have been activated. course, Bashar is a different story. That's a different story altogether. But yes, there's
Sweet.
a awakening within you that, yes, you've always had it. It's just now your abilities have been switched on. Yes, correct.
Cool. Thank you. Go ahead, Mark. Thank you.
Thanks. Hi, Tyson.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Just a quick first. I think I saw maybe a few eyes of lion or cat. Is it from you?
Yes, I believe so. I believe you received messages from us. That is why we are here.
Okay.
Basically, you're giving me messages that we are on our way, that our presence is here. It's sometimes hard to tap into different species and their energies. And you were open for a message, so we sent you one.
Okay. Your main message was more for the collective than our personal message.
Yes.
Okay. The first thing I wish I see today around 4 p.m. I think about the blue moon species. I see a big face which looked like a clown with part of the eyes was blue. Did you have information about that?
Blue moon species. This is the moon people? Is this what you're talking about?
No,
Is it something different?
I really use the word blue moon species.
This is the name that they gave you?
Probably around 4 p.m. today.
Blue
I
moons.
see.
Yes, there are many species on the moon.
Okay.
Obviously unknown to your world. And you said what was their appearance?
For me, it's like the clown face. I see clearly his face and eyes, and like it was around 1 feet of my face.
Yes, yes, they are. There's very few of them. They are part of the Moon Collective. There's also shadow people. They are part of the same. But this is a different species, though. To preserve the moon, to send messages to other species, to Mother Gaia, for health reasons, of course, to keep her aligned correctly. They are very few, very short as far as I can tell, like 3 feet tall.
Oh yeah.
They reside on the moon only. I do not see them on Earth.
They're not the same. Yesterday we talked. Is it really another one? Yesterday we talked with some.
Yes. One moment.
Do you have 2 eyes?
Because the image that you received is different than the one that you were speaking about yesterday. I do tap into that. Yes, I have the image of what you drawed for yesterday's, and this is different than what you are seeing.
Okay.
What you are seeing is very similar to an elf, but this is like a moon elf in many ways.
Okay. Do we use their as name the blue moon species or elf moon, or did you have a specific name?
The moon elves are probably more appropriate to them. They look like clowns, that is correct. They are humorous. They preserve the moon, and it's not. I don't believe those humans that are on that moon realize that they are human there. Just like your elves on this world.
Okay.
They are unknown.
I will begin with that about these species. Seem I have many dragon around me. I will just be like yesterday night around midnight. I see a red dragon female.
Yes.
And I think his name is Sabrina. Can you confirm that?
Yes, I feel it's very positive. Am I correct on that?
Yeah.
Very feminine. She's bringing you, making herself aware that you're becoming more open to species that are around you, I believe. And she showed herself to show that you are on the right track.
Okay. She's not the same I see previously. I think it was a green dragon. Do they are all the same collective? The green, red, and
Probably the same collective, most likely.
white. And today I saw a white dragon with white eyes. I think the name is Lois.
You are seeing many dragons, yes. I
And
believe they're part of the same.
well, yeah, afternoon. And another one was a black dragon,
Yes, there is
male.
many messages are being prepared to come through you soon, to be communicated to you soon. This is part of your world's awakening. This is a helpful hand in what is to come.
It's possible. Okay. And I think I saw last night or today, I'm not sure, a magician. I was not sure about this one.
Magician. This is with the dragon. Was the magician around the dragon or somewhere? Or by himself?
I just see the white, something that draw white in the head and the body, but I don't see the dragon around that. I just feel it could be a magician.
Magician, or I'm feeling more wizardry type of energies from this person or this entity. It's more of a wizardry, such as your fairy tale wizards, more in that category. He might have shown himself as a modern magician, but I see him as a wizard of your medieval times.
Do he have a name?
Let's see, what do you have? He wants to stay in...
Nickname, maybe?
Milos?
Milo?
Milos.
Milos?
Just Milo with an S. It's what seems to be coming through.
Okay, we'll try with that. Thanks.
Yes.
Go to Matthew.
Hello, Tyson. This is Brother Tamatu.
Yes, Tamatu. Greetings.
I send my love.
Yes. Thank you.
The other day, I was at my little brother's graduation, and a ship appeared during the day right above me. I was wondering if you could clear me up on who that was and if they had any messages for me.
Palladian, of course. With you, there's many Palladians. There's Palladians, but there's also a Lyran on that ship also. Palladians have many messages for you. Oh, what is... One moment. This is strange. They'll have many diversified messages for you. Diversity is going to be very important in your life. There's going to be species that are unusual to you that will be contacting you very shortly. Ones that you can only see and others do not understand because you have connection with them. So if you begin to feel connections with other aliens around you, that is them. Yeah, this is a species that is not... They are old, but they are not known on this planet all that well. Maybe only through history books or fantasy situations like that. This is a possibility. As for them coming through, is not 100% right now, but the chances are very likely. But it depends on where you are, what you wish you have. So they are there, but if you wish not to communicate with them, they will not come through. And there might be other factors involved. So it is a possibility That's what I received. Of course, this species has much joy to this world to give clarity to what is happening on your planet right now. And hopefully their messages will help in the ascension process and speed it up a little bit at least. This is what I have.
Thank you, Tyson.
Thank you. Many blessings to you.
Namaste.
Tyson, I have a question regarding you earlier mentioned we are not have no idea about the giants that are on planet Earth. Can you tap on that energy and tell us what is going on?
Yes, there are many giants on your world. 7 feet, that's not a giant. I cannot go into how tall they are, but there are several on your world with angel-like energies. They are not angels, but they are similar to angels. They are angelic beings.
A name for that? A name for them?
They wish to go unknown right now. They are protecting your world. They are surrounding it with love and affection. They are around your Middle East currently.
Okay.
Because there is much happening there. They are...
I understand, okay. Stopping the wars?
Yes, we call them the giants is a good way. Well, the wars... There's 2 different wars. There's a war in your density, and there's one in 4th density. There is much discussions going on there. There's much disputes, especially with your stargates. So there's much happening there.
Those giants, what density are they in?
They're in 4th density and 5th density. They are another species. They are sort of like the giants you see in your past. They're not Anunnaki, though. This is a different species altogether.
Sometimes, sometimes I feel a huge ass being around me. Like,
Yes.
I know he's way bigger than me. I'm just wondering, is that one of them or is that an angel?
That is probably one of them, but shorter.
All right,
They do have ones that are very, very large. You could call them... They don't really go by a name. Just... They assist with your world as there's many conflicts on the 4th density in certain areas, especially your Middle East. Your Middle East is mostly where they are right now.
Tyson, we have known that human beings in the past were about 30 feet tall.
Yes.
Are they that kind of?
Yeah, they are that tall. Yes, that is correct.
Then they are our ancestors then, from the past.
No, actually, these are different. These came here much later and unknown to your modern world. There are... Obviously, your Anunnaki is part of your past. This is not Anunnaki. These are more angelic giants of energies, powers that are... They assist your ascension program. But mostly, right now, yes, as I said before, they're protecting these stargates right now. They are trying to, at least. There is much darkness around.
So can we call for them for help? Just by calling the giants and that's it? Is it possible?
Yes. If you wish to have their energy around you, yes. That is
beautiful. Fun. That's beautiful. Thank you. Pass the mic, of course.
Yes.
Go, Serena. You can ask your question.
Is there any questions?
How are you?
Yes, I am well. Thank you.
I don't know if is there something called, I heard something about Nephilims? these great tall human giants?
Yes, this is
Um,
different.
what are they exactly? Are they living among us, or which world are they coming from?
Yes, they do exist. They see more in the mountain areas of your world. They stay out of touch, such as this. They stay stick to themselves. When I was speaking about, they more interfere with the dark. At least they're warlike in some ways. But the
Right.
one you're speaking about are here, but they do not interfere with your current
Right.
world as it
Okay.
goes.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. It's a pleasure to meeting you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Hello, Tyson.
Yes.
Hey, I was curious to know. In order for beings to exist in third density, do they have to be born in third density, or can they say be born in sixth density and anything below that they can't exist, like coming to this world?
Yes. Yes, correct. They
Okay.
can do this. Depends on how advanced they are. Yes, they go into. You see this on. You see ships appearing in your density, and entities, Palladians, Greys. They appear in your density. So yes, they can turn it on and turn it off without issue, far as I can tell.
All right. And when it comes to the quarantine that was lifted on December 12th or December 21st, 2012. Was that
Yes.
quarantine to keep other dimensions, other higher entities, say, out of this experiment here on Earth until the time was right of 2012?
Yes, there was part of more of a. It was on your spirit side. Your world is part of a timeline, and your timeline changed during that date, where alien species are now able to communicate with you, but we still cannot technically interfere, but we can communicate and assist you. And that is what's happening here. So being assisted into your next level, whatever you wish to go. If you wish to stay in third density, you may stay there. If you wish to move forward, you may move forward.
All right. Could you tell me the closest planet that is habitable for humans? Third density. Third density humans.
Well, technically, your Mars is, at least the air is not, but there are many colonies on Mars where you can live on Mars without having an issue. That is your closest world. Parts of Pluto also can be built, but as for the air on your world, that I do not have. That is information on that is not all that important at this point.
All right, I'm referring in reference to a movie I just watched called Jupiter Ascending.
Yes.
Is there any truth to that? I've seen two movies where it talks about human beings being harvested, where that in the Jupiter Ascending movie they're talking about they have these little canisters that 100 human beings had to take for rejuvenation and to keep their appearance, their body healthy. And it is in your experience, how biologically. What's the oldest person that you have met that is, say, in third density, fourth density? And is there, because in the Matrix too also talks about humans being harvested and stuff. I mean, is there some truth to this in a different timeline or whatever?
Yes, in some ways. Some wish, if they wish to experience this, yes. Many do not wish to experience life through that way. But yes, it there are experiences where this is happening on different worlds. As for how it is going, it is not always going well with that. That's usually an experience that's uncomfortable and not easy to live. Life is not easy for that. But as for human, how old? During your Atlantean times, many humans lived very long.
In your experience, and through your lifetime, how old, according to our years? Like in that movie, they said the queen or whoever died living 91,000 years. Now, is that possible in this? On which density would that be possible?
Not in your third density, most likely. Even in fourth density, that is not easy. 12th density is usually easier for that experience. I'm hearing this tapping noise. What is this? But mostly in your fourth density. I mean, in your 12th density is where this is where that kind of time, but even that experience is not something that is. There are some galaxies where those live to 9,000 years old, but not many.
All right, and in your density, in eighth density, how what's the oldest person that you've met, that you personally have met, the oldest person according to our years?
In our not 9,000 though. 1,200 years old. Some live to 12, sometimes 19,000. But usually we don't live this long. And these lives usually go pretty quickly because our lessons are limited compared to what your world is living. That is all I have for this.
All right, thank you.
Dear Tyson, two questions. Regarding yesterday's, we discussed about the abductees that are still living on planet Pluto. How are they coping with the adapting themselves into that planet? How are they doing with the atmosphere-wise?
Well, they have colonies for a thing like that. To be living on their surface, colonies. That's how they live.
And how do they become now? Are they, sorry for using the word, are they alienated? I mean, I don't want to abuse you, I don't want to abuse the word, but have they become different human beings? That I'm trying to say.
Oh, they're different human beings? Yes. They are human beings from your world on Pluto right now. They are at a different density. They have evolved. You can say this is part of your Illuminati. They are explorers. They are part of the elites. They are not necessarily negative, though.
You mean they like it? They got adapted to it.
Yes,
what if it's not by? What if it's not by their choice? They're being abducted, and it's not by their will.
Yes, there are some that have been abducted, taken to Pluto is a good one for escape. Of course, some go further because they wish not to be detected. But Pluto is one where some humans have actually been dropped off on and actually brought back to this world. I know it sounds strange, but it has happened. As for, because the species that abducted them wishes not to be captured, they wish not to have the goods on their ship, things like that.
Yeah, but to make everything straight, that abducting is just have been stopped. No more abducting, right?
But there are still attempts.
Oh my goodness. I thought it stopped.
It has stopped, but there are still attempts.
Of course.
By the Greys, yes,
negativity is everywhere. Yeah.
They have an obsession with changing their species, so they find ways, loopholes around where they can get through. Not very often, but they still attempt. There are some stories.
Yeah. Last question about the lifespan. I've heard about an Indian deity called Babaji that who had lived up to 5,000 years, I suppose. Is he still alive in a different dimension? Babaji, if you've heard of him.
Baba G.
They say he's alive. He's about 5,000 years or something plus. In a different dimension, of course.
That is a possibility. I am not connecting with his energy, but that is a very good possibility. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he continued his lifetime because he did not want to give up living. He had many things he wished to experience still, so he kept on going. Or that's what I can pick up. So yes, there are many beings that do live to this age. And as for your 9,000-year-old species, they do exist, but in different galaxies. They do. There is galaxies where many live to those ages. Now I can connect to that better because there was some interference here, and I cannot connect to this information. There are many that do live this long, 10,000, but they do not go through the harsh reality that your world is going through. And as for, I want to go back to that same question you mentioned earlier about the oldest one I ever met. Yes, 19,000 was one. And your numbers, as far as I can pick up with your numbering system, the oldest one I ever met, my density is 10,000 years old. But that is very rare.
Of course. And he looks fine. He looks fine, this entity you're talking about?
Yes, they're very happy, young in nature.
My goodness.
They travel through different worlds. They don't experience the as I said, the harshness of your reality.
From your own planet, right? Lyran.
Lyran, yes, but they're actually more Palladian-like.
Okay.
So they do have Lyran type of DNA, but mostly Palladian. That I need to add.
Okay. Pass the mic. Thank you very much. Well appreciated.
Yes.
Thanks. Kashim, do you have a question before I ask mine?
No, I can't think of anything, but thanks, bro.
I'm going to have to be exiting soon.
Okay.
So if there's anything else.
Okay, I will wait the next. Take the time to let Ivan drink and.
Yes.
And really quick,
Yes.
or when it comes to your subject of the densities, on third density, what's the longest you've come across in third density, as in the longest
So, with technologies such as your Atlantean technologies for aging, 900 years, that is possible. Such as your biblical stories of those that lived for 300-400 years, 900 years. Yes, they must have technologies, as far as I can tell, to keep their body in shape. It's like a euthanizer type of technologies. That helps. And eventually their bodies give out because technology can only do so much.
All right, thank you for coming.
Thank you. Greetings to all of you.
Well appreciated, Tyson. Come back as soon as possible.
Yeah. Come
Yes.
back. Come back. Visit us with your child.
Yes, thank you. There's many species of Lyran from our density watching your world. We thank you for this communication.
Thank
There will
you.
be more of a download later on in the future.
Namaste.
Thank you, Tyson.
Water time.
Thanks to you, Ivan.
Thank you. Yeah, I saw his face. It was very lion looking.
Is he as tall as Tukur, or shorter than Tukur?
Oh, as for tall, probably as tall. I would think so. I did not see it. I did see his face a little bit.
So, a regular tiger?
Yes, more, lion face, more of that. But he's definitely wearing
Humanoid.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Did you see his feet?
No, I did not see his feet. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, there was more he wanted to go into, but he will eventually. I think I haven't seen the last of him.
Okay.
Hi, Ivan. Nice to meet you.
Hi. Great.
My name is Serena. I'm just like to say thank you for bringing me in this conversation.
Yeah, no problem.
Great privilege, and thank you very much. So exciting for me.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's next?
I have no idea.
Open for the vague.
We'll just leave the door open, see who comes in. Alright. Catch you guys later.
Thank you.
Dog. Got that thing. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. God. Hello, I am Camila. I am a spider queen. Greetings to your collective. Your minds are filled with many questions and desires, and many of those desires are unfulfilled because of your current world and its state of mind, its small mindedness, and you are so more advanced in your world today. You are so much ahead of others, and even your world consciousness, you are ahead. This is not always. This is not easy to exist within this realm of knowing what is happening and unable to tell others. I see the frustration in all of you, and it is like poetry. It is beautiful and tragic. Much love to all of you, because your journey is worth it. I am a queen spider. I am humanoid. I am humanoid, but I am part of the spider collective. I have the eyes of a spider, but I have a face of a female. I have the blood of a spider. I am part of a species that is not entirely known. Yes, I am aware if I am connecting correctly to your Roxy that is connected to this spider collective. I am not quite sure of this. I am of a different species. I am more humanoid, but my family is more spider-like. Where they are more intelligent, where they are intelligent, everything is intelligent, but they are still in a spider type of form, but more in a higher density levels. We can tap into energies that others cannot. Of course, all species are different.
Like what? Like what, dear Camilla?
Such as, I'm not even understanding your question.
Yeah, such as what?
As for tapping into different energies,
Exactly, yes.
different, we go into the soul where others cannot, into the mindset where others cannot, or forbidden to go. Other guides, we can not say override one spirit guide, but we are allowed to enter one's consciousness to help with certain abilities that they are unaware of, certain questions they wish answered.
Okay. So you didn't tell us what density are you in? You are what height? What color is your skin? All that stuff.
I am humanoid, white skin, black hair.
Hands? How many hands?
2 hands.
Ah,
5
not like a
fingers.
spider.
Yes.
Okay, not like a spider. Okay.
No, I am humanoid, but I have spider features. I'm more of an enhanced version. There are others that are spider-like in facial features. Eyes are larger. Some have tentacles coming out of their head, such as the hairs. We do have the hairs. I do not have these. I am more humanoid, more Pleiadian type of hybrid spider. I am connected to the spider collective to give the help of their message to your world.
And your planet is what? On the Orion planet? Where are you?
Currently, I'm on your world.
Okay. So where are you hiding? Your whereabouts, that's what I'm saying.
I am a hybrid species, wishing to communicate because the channel was open.
Oh, beautiful. Your whereabouts, where is your whereabouts? That's what I'm saying.
Whereabouts is South Africa currently. Our collective is needed much there within the jungles of your world, of Africa. Africa, there is much pain that is happening, and many messages that need to be communicated.
Hello, Camila.
Yes.
How are you?
I am fine, thank you.
Thank you. Much love. I was just wondering if you can tap into my consciousness, into my soul, and any insights, any activations, any help as to activate my healing abilities and to get this ball rolling. Any insights, messages, greatly appreciated. I would love to see an image of you or meet with you physically. And do you reside on the third density mainly or fourth density?
Fourth density. If you wish to know what I look like, look at your. Oh, what is that? I know this is kind of strange for me to give you this look, but. One moment. It's one of your witches within your Disney movies. I believe it's similar to, yeah, Sleeping Beauty, something around those lines. But I am not negative. But if you wish to know by looks, it is much similar to this. I believe it's, what is that other one? Oh, Snow White. The beautiful, the more attractive witch. Yes, I know that sounds fun. But this is the look I take, the image I take for this communication, and when I'm communicating with humans, this is the form I take. As for your connections, all I receive is your time is not here yet. Your mission is not, it is in the future of what you are truly here for. It is in your future. There is, many things must happen before this can convey. But the information that you receive is much helpful to those around you. And this will help with your Ascension program. This will help with as your information is downloaded and it is communicated, this helps with your Ascension process and those around you. I do not have new information as for anything other than that. There are many elves around you that you're unaware of, and unicorns you are unaware of at this time.
All right, sweet. Thank you.
Welcome, Camila. It's a pleasure to meet you tonight.
Yes, thank you.
When you said you can tap into energy, other cannot, what kind of energy?
It depends on what it is. It's hard to exactly go into details of this.
Okay.
It depends on the question.
What kind of thing you can perceive when you tap in that kind of energy?
Well, where we travel, we can go into the soul, into your higher self, into your oversoul energies, where we can be given information that is vital to you.
Okay. Can you send me maybe a download to explain much more deeper how you work with this, you perceive this energy, and another download to be able to change your third eyes into spider energy. I did that with previous entity, and
yes, it is helpful as for seeing what is around you, connecting to yourself and others around you to become more spiritual.
okay. The one that is about the third eyes download. Okay.
Any psychic energies can be activated with the third eye when permitted. Those that understand, many here have issues with dream states. This can be activated through your third eye. You must give your third eye energies of positive energies to clear out the negative, because many of you might have negativity that's keeping your eye closed. Many of you understand there are energies around you to keep you from these dreams because you might have too much information that can make you more spiritual and more connected to your oversoul. Right now, you are connected, but not in a way that you could be.
Okay. If you can just send a message to dragon species to welcome them to come talk about themselves a little bit through the channeling when it's possible.
Yes, the dragons have many messages for all of you.
Okay. Today, I give you permission to pick in my energy connection if you think it's more useful for you for the question. Today around 3 p.m. I saw in my head that slim women which seem wear black or gray clothes with tinted glasses. The word that come in my mind is the lady gray or the lady black.
And this is why you're awake or why you are asleep?
I awake in my head.
The Lady Gray or the Lady Black? I believe it's the Lady Black, but this is not a negative entity.
Yeah.
This is a positive entity that carries many mysteries of your world. This is part of your maturity, your world as it matures. This Lady in Black is some of her energies are used within black magic, which is discouraged, but it is used. They tap into her knowledge. This is also somebody who, there are many of them. Understand witchcraft can be used for positive or negative, and they are part of the positive sides of it.
Mm-hmm.
But some use it for negative also. They abuse their energies. They use their power.
Okay.
This is where they receive their knowledge. Some of this comes from the Lady in Black.
Okay. Do they will share a name for contact or?
Yes. Yeah, I need a second to connect to their energies. They're very ancient. They're part of your Middle Ages. They refuse to give me a name.
Okay.
I do not have their name in front of me, but they come from your times of Atlantis. Many of their powers, their abilities have been abused. They are not necessarily the Lady in Black, but that is one way they are perceived. And
Okay.
also the Lady in Gray. They are perceived in different ways.
Okay. Okay. And last thing, do you have any message from entity or guide or myself?
You're looking for a message for yourself?
Yeah.
There are many angels that are surrounding you that might not be totally known to you. They are part of this communication process that you are receiving. Some of the information you're receiving is from them. They are allowing these downloads to continue And they are careful of what comes through because they are what you harmed. Some entities wish to bring negativities and they have blocked this.
Yeah.
To outsmart us and those around, because many are being wakened up by these communications and they wish to shut this down.
Okay. I give them permission to more direct connection with me, if
Yes.
that can help.
I believe they will.
Okay, thanks.
Yes.
Thanks them and invite them.
Archangel Gabriel is around you always.
Yep. Cool.
Yes.
Thanks him and invite him to come talk with us soon.
Yes. You're
Thanks.
welcome.
Dear Queen Camila, one inquiry that I have in mind now is what's the difference between the innate and the soul?
One moment. Did I hear that correctly? The
Innate and the soul. The innate, usually Brian talks about innate. Whenever you want to talk about your body, talk to your body or tap onto your body, you say, dear innate, heal my body, whatever is in your mind. So that's how you address your body, you know. So the soul, and there was a technical difference between the two.
It is a healing ability. Yes, it's part of your. It's like very similar to the Holy Spirit. It's the same thing. It's just another word for it.
The same thing?
Yes, I believe
innate and soul. Okay.
It's the Holy Spirit. It's to heal your soul from negativities, to cleanse your that negative energies around you. That is what I see it as.
Dear Camila, I have a problem. I don't want to say a problem, but I don't have a dream time at all. No memory of this sort. So can you boost that, please?
Yes, within your third eye, there is much confusion there.
Can it be pulled out by you?
In some ways, they go different directions. It's, as far as I can see, it is not going in the direction it should. It's all over the place. The energies are not consistent. It is not. It is awakened, but there are energies there that are moving around in different directions, unfortunately. As for if I can help with that, there's a possibility that may have helped.
Great. Then I can call for you, dear Camila. Last one. Could you just tap onto my higher self? His name is Saladi. Could you just tell him if he has a message for me?
This is one that's very ancient.
Mm-hmm.
Many lifetimes on this world.
Yes, he's Indian, by the way.
Many pains, many painful past lives.
Him or me?
For him.
Uh-huh.
But he learned many things from these lessons.
Yeah.
His message to you is to tap into his experiences to help with your ascension through your life. To understand his mindset of where his mind was to help you within your life, to help you communicate with others, to see their points of view a little bit better.
So how shall I do that? Just by asking?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I believe he will send you messages.
Because I talk to him all the time. Yeah, I do. Great,
Yes,
thank you.
but
Well,
he's not
appreciate it.
always giving you everything that is necessary for you.
He had a hard time, but he's a very cheerful person.
Yes.
Entity, I suppose. Okay, great. If you have anything to tell me from yourself, Queen Camilla, you want to tell me anything about my consciousness or something like that? It's open. Or my subconscious, rather.
Yes, there are many lessons for you to learn, but also many teachings. You'll be teaching many your lessons, your experiences in the future.
This is part of the mission that I spoke earlier about. The mission that I have.
I believe
Okay. Great.
There will be challenges, of course, but this will be all part of. This will all make sense. It will be all beneficial in the end. Let's put it that way.
In the end, the challenges will be taken care of because we're protected from the human colony.
Yes, but I understand you must have challenges to grow.
True, I accept that.
So if you don't have challenges, how do you? You came to the wrong world.
I understand. Thank you, dear one. Well appreciated. Come very often, as much as you want. Thank you.
Oh, Camilla.
Yes.
Hey, I was wondering, yeah, I'm sure you can manifest yourself in 3D, correct?
Yes, correct.
So when it comes to you manifesting a physical body, do you have the same senses to say opposed to like a human or a species being born here, where they have all the different senses in their skin and their body? Do you accrue all them senses whenever you manifest your body? Do you have all the same senses and feelings? And
in some ways, but we're at a higher thought pattern. But yes, in some ways, that is correct. Yes, we're in two worlds at once. So in some ways, they are mixed together. So it's sometimes aggravating, sometimes easy to deal with. It is different. I do not care much for it, but it is necessary at times.
All right, and if you could tap into my higher selves or spiritual guides, and do they have any messages or any knowledge they wish to give me other than what I have been given?
Oddly enough, there is a mantis species, not the one that you're aware of, but there is a mantis species that is keeping an eye on you in a positive way, of course. A mantis family that you are connected with. I believe this will become more clear in the near future. I believe you do have a connection with Mantis, correct? In some ways?
Yes.
This Mantis is of love, but they are sometimes misunderstood. But they only wish positive energies to you and your family. They do not wish harm at all. So they messages to you that you will connect with them in your future when the time is right.
All right.
When you move into these fourth density energies, when you finally tap into your being, your destiny on this world. Mantis energies, and Mantis species will become known to you. Just you could say, family reunion.
All right, thank you. And as opposed to my kids, I found out if you could tap into my energies, I have 10 kids right now total from the last time that I got channel messages. Is there any messages they wish to impart on me, or do you have any more information as to that? As far as I know, I got 10.
Yes, 10. Yes, this is done before your incarnation on this world. They were put into play. But many of them are young, on different planets. There's one actually on a moon. I am not exactly know where. It's on a colony. This might be your Gertrude, but I don't think so. That's on a ship. But yes, these are different species. I understand your Gertrude might not be able to. I believe they are aware of this. If not, now they are. They cannot connect to everything. But this is something that you wish to be connected to different species as your time is with here. As you come to Earth and experience this, you wish for your DNA or your family to continue, because much of that has stopped here. In your other lifetimes, you've had many families, very large families, many experiences that are very positive. And help others, these families continue your lineage, and your hybrid children is part of this lineage. It is continue your work as you come to this world, the prison world, to take a pause from your galactic lifetime. Your galactic life was more rewarding, but this life is more challenging but rewarding also. But of course, the rewards are not always. It's on how you look at it. The rewards would probably be at a later time. But that's why this world is so challenging. But yes, your lifetime on other worlds was more productive and more positive and more. You were always active. And here on this world, you're active, but not probably in the way you wish to be. But after this life, but understand your presence here is very important, because your knowledge will sprout other new ideas into this world. But of course, I can speak about that, but it'd be much better to live it than to talk about it all the time. But
Understand.
yes.
Thank you.
Hi, Camila. Kashim, did you have a question before I ask mine?
No, I'm good. I can't think of anything, but thanks.
Okay. Nick, I think you don't see the chat. Did you have a question before I ask mine? 1, 2, 3. No? Okay. My question is about WikiLeaks. The website and the information which going out from this place, does the WikiLeaks was really help people, or just another trick used by FBI or CIA to drop negativity in in their energy?
I must connect. 1 second. I must connect to their activities. I am aware of who you're speaking with. I must connect to their activities. There is many falsehoods there. Those that are operating with it, that believe what they are doing is right, they're. Let me give you a different perspective. As what you're saying, CIA, there is more of a black project conspiracy with this agenda, such as this agenda is to rattle the cages of different nations around the world. More black projects, more from the United States, to battle, understand there are elites that are different elites, different agendas. And this WikiLeaks is built to shake up agendas, to shake up the other elites. So as for your saying with the CIA connections, that is correct. FBI, that is correct. But only a certain amount know about this. Only a small handful know about this. This is why it still exists. But it's more of a black project situation. And I read your energy. This Edward Snowden, this is also a black project to keep the world, yes, correct, asleep. To keep it rattled up. To make this reality to seem more real. To keep things active.
Mm-hmm. Does exist some kind of similar group which was more positive?
Within
similar to what they do is maybe built like WikiLeaks or Edward Snowden, but their goal and the effect was more positive and.
I'm not sure if I'm understanding. I think I understand. The WikiLeaks, yes, they're trying to do positive work, yes.
Okay.
And Snowden, same there. But they not realize that there is hidden agendas that they are aware of.
Okay. They are just blind and in some way.
Yes, they are aware but unaware of the sophistication. I mean, understand, you're living in a world where there's reptilians, greys, and all these things, and you honestly think you can keep a secret. What he was doing, what WikiLeaks was doing, what Snowden was doing, was already well known within your shadow elites. They were already well known. What did this happen? Such as this channeling right now, they saw it in its blossoming before it became known publicly. So they know these things. They see the seeds of it. So, of course, your public does not. And those, yes, but Snowden and your WikiLeaks, they believe they're doing the right thing, but there is other factors happening there.
Okay, thanks. Thanks a lot for the answer, Stephen.
Yes, thank you. I was wondering, in this current now moment, who or what is in third density is the largest species that exists here on Earth, that has been born here and has been living amongst us?
You say largest, you mean tall, or I'm not understanding?
Yes, the tallest, the biggest, like Sasquatch, or even taller than that. I'm just curious as to, in third density, what is the biggest, largest species that inhabits this Earth currently?
In your third density, more of your, I'm not sure if you're going to enjoy this question. All I have is more of your reptilians are the largest ones. And some of them are in third density. But as well, some of them are. Your Sasquatch is pretty tall. The humanoids. There's Palladian hybrids here that are tall. So it's most of what I know is your third density is what you know today. I have nothing to add to that other than what I just said. There is There are Palladian hybrids here, but they are near density, so I guess you can say Palladians are the tallest, such as your basketball players, if you want to go that route, if I'm understanding your question.
Well, I'm trying to figure out something, the species or beings that are unknown. Like, is there any 20 feet tall? And I've heard of the Alpha Draconian, known as the green one. He is actually 33 feet tall, but I don't know if that's in third density or fourth density.
That is a more fourth density. As for, yes, I understand what you're tapping into. This giant species that was spoken about earlier, they are not near third, they are near fourth density, though. Angelic beings, they are not angels, though, but they are positive species of extraterrestrial abilities, extraterrestrial species. Yes, they do not have a name. That is why I connect to their name. Most of them are male. Yes, that is correct. They are doing battles within Syria, in your Middle East, Yemen. Yes, they stay out of your third density, though. They are around 33 feet, that is correct. Some are around 20 feet, actually. That is all I have.
All right, and when it comes to the spider species I was talking about, are they third density here? I heard there's a spider species here. Yeah, are they third density or fourth density? And that's what Roxy, I believe, is the one that talked about this.
Yes, I'm not connecting to her energy for some reason. I believe she is connecting to a spider species. My species is in fourth density. There are some in third density, yes, that can be channeled in third that are angelic beings, you can say, to help with your ascension process. You would think I'd be able to connect to their energy, but I am not. There's many blockages there that I'm not quite understanding. But yes, spider species, there are some in fourth density and third. Third density entities, your larger spiders, are more in your jungles. They're not seen mostly within your cities or populated areas.
All right, thank you.
Queen Camila,
Yes.
could you tell us more about yourself? What's your day-to-day activities? How do you spend your time? And that you have a physical crown too, or what is it?
Actively now, gathering data, information about your world, current events. Your children are a worry to us because of the chemicals that they drink and eat. This concerns us very much. So our day-to-day is, I would not say concerned, but is concern. These are things that plague your planet, and we wish to remove these situations from your world to help you with your growth. Your children are very vital to your humanity, your future, and much of it's being destroyed because of brainwashing and disease and financial situations that are put in place to be difficult because those entities that wish to keep your world from populating. They put these financial difficulties in place to keep your world from living a good life, of course. Your children, many of them with autism, is not something that these plagues have pained us as they go through these situations. The families go through much pain. And we wish to correct these situations that are causing this. But of course, those that reincarnate within these lives are understanding of their situation and choose to go with the life anyway. Many do not. Many do not choose to reincarnate in this world. That's why you have miscarriages and things like that. Because autism and diseases will plague their life, and many do not wish to experience those experiences. But we wish to open up a channel where it's safer, easier to be born into this world. So you're wondering what I am working on. That is what I am working. To help
About the physical, about the physical crown. Do you have a physical crown, or what is it?
Yes. A physical crown? Well, I call myself a queen, so yes, technically yes.
I enjoy it, don't you?
Yes, of course.
Of course. Something sophisticating.
Yes. Status.
Of course. Status is important on planet Earth. My goodness me, that's 3D stuff.
Yes, do not mess with me.
No, we can't. You're a dear lady. I'm a woman and you're a woman, so we like each other. Okay. Could you tell me something about the spirituality process that I'm in? That's something that I need to do or undergo or something like that? Something to haven't tapped in. Something to give me a tip on.
Such as continuing your spirituality to.
Do you think something that I'm missing, maybe? In my aura, you can say it. You can tap on my aura, on my guides, or whatever.
As for. There's many angel entities around you right now.
How many?
At this time, I count 3.
Wow.
Possibly.
One of them is Archangel Michael. I know that.
Yes.
And the others?
The others, as for names, unknown to me at this time.
No problem.
But these energies will help you with your spirituality. You can tap into their energies. Archangel Gabriel is around you.
Yeah, Gabriel, right. And Michael, of course, I'm
Yes.
calling from him all the time. Yes.
Gabriel. There's another one that is. Gabriel will help with your spirituality, but there's also another one.
Crying, maybe. Because
Yes.
I love crying. So, oh my goodness. Oh, that's a blessing. Oh, goodness me. Goodness. Why don't you join the club, please? Queen Camila.
Yes.
Because you're sweet. I like your spirit.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yesterday there were 7. Today, 3 more. So that's 10. 10
As for
entities.
10, yes. There's
Wow.
probably more. I believe there's more.
I've heard. Oh my God. My room is full now. Okay.
Everybody's room is full. Yes.
Beautiful. But I've heard from another channeler that I had large entities. They told me you have large entities around you because you're going to be... that's connection. I'll be having a large audience. That means I'll be connected with the media or something of this sort.
Oh, I understand.
See what I mean?
Media connections is a possibility. Yes.
That's why I have large entities for protection?
Yes, I believe so. It'll help you, guide you with spirituality.
Beautiful. That is a blessing. Thank you very much. I will really appreciate it.
Yes.
For all of you.
Yes, thank you.
And I'd like you to join me too. Merci beaucoup, dear lady. I love it.
Many
Some hike.
blessings. Kisses to you.
Kisses and hugs.
Yes. I must
Take
be exiting now.
Okay.
If there's anything else, there's another entity that is trying to get through.
Who do you think?
I am not.
You're not sure.
No.
Okay.
Blessings
open
to
for it.
all of you.
Much love to you. Anytime you're open to come.
Thank you.
Merci.
Thank you, Camila.
What's up, guys? It's Kermit. Mantis, remember? Remember me? You forgot?
What's up, Kermit?
What's up?
Of course. Remember you, of course.
Yeah, guys.
Welcome to the club.
Nobody's calling me. Nobody's giving me a call. Nobody's visiting me on my planet. I'm really thinking about it.
You're so sweet.
What's up, guys?
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Observing her world, trying to be a grown up. It's not going too well.
Update us whatever you've got new for us, please.
No, just heard Mantis was here, and I just figured I'd give you guys a call. Mantis energies, somebody's connecting with their grandparents or things like that.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, they have a message for your Mantis connections. I think you're going to be receiving more Mantis energies around you very soon.
Sweet.
Yeah, when you're driving your car, they might show up.
Okay, I invite them. Yes, I definitely invite them. Thank
I don't think they know how to drive, so don't give them the wheel.
you. Don't let them grab the wheel.
They might try that. You never know. So what's shaking, guys? What's you guys doing? You guys playing that ping pong guy? Yeah, that was pretty humorous. Ping pong Elvis. He hasn't been around lately, has he? He's been doing other stuff, it seems. But it's all good. Yeah, right now I'm not doing much on my planet. I'm kind of a youngster still, so I'm just observing everybody, watching, trying to be good. That's not easy. Trying not to manifest myself on your world. Trying not to do that. Of course, I want to come to your world, hang out with you guys, go to the bar, pick up some chicks, drive around town, listen to rap music. Do you know Mantis like rap music? Some do, some don't. I think it depends on what they have to say.
Well, bring it on.
Yeah.
I'm ready for you.
So, is there anybody has anything they want to
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah. How's it going, Mantis?
yeah, what's happening?
Yeah, I'm
Kermit,
wondering.
yeah, what's
Yeah,
up?
yeah. I'm wondering about like shifting. Okay, you know how there's this Bashar's talking about how you shift your consciousness through billions of different parallel realities every second, giving the illusion of time and movement. And I'm wondering, is that like common knowledge to extraterrestrials around
Of
the
course.
universe, or
Yep.
okay, so they teach that like so everybody knows it. So that's why reptilians and all them can only manipulate like people like you know what I mean on planets like this because they don't know about shifting your frequency into different parallel realities and stuff like that. Okay, so once everybody find like that's a really big thing to the reptilians end, right? Is when people find out about shifting their consciousness to like positive parallel realities, like depending on their frequency, you know what I mean? So that's like something they really don't want out, right? Or am I wrong? Or
What am I doing? Yeah, they don't want it to know on your world, no.
okay, cool, yeah, because man, I got this information and I've been like talking about it. It's like pretty much
No, of
been my whole
course.
life right now, and yeah, like these reptilians have been on me like crazy. And I'm just wondering, well, I don't even know what my question is, but like, can you tell, like, okay, these reptilians, is there like an increase of reptilian activity around me after I got that download, or?
Yeah, there's one here too, trying to pull me out of this one. That is, I don't know if you noticed, I kind of tapped out for a second. Yeah, they're trying to hurt this communication also. But yeah, it's not supposed to be known in your density. They want to keep you guys asleep and keep you away from your possibilities. But yeah, you can control your own destinies, of course. You can move yourself into a, you grow up poor and all those things, but you can move yourself into a not so poor life. You know what I mean? So yes, I believe you have the yes. You have reptilian. Yeah, because they're all mad that you can do this. You're not supposed to know this information, so they're all over you.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, it
But like,
is.
since I know this information, it's easy to, you know what I mean, get around them because all you have to do is be positive to shift yourself out of that. You know what I mean? For
Correct.
anybody who's listening, I guess.
Correct. Yes. Correct. That is. Yeah, they're. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, they're messing with my communications right now. 1 second. I don't think they want me to be here. Too free spirited. Too much fun. They don't like that. They don't like fun.
Who's that? Who are they?
Who are they? Weren't you listening?
No, I just missed something out, you know.
Nah, reptilians don't like this.
Oh God, forget about it. What can we
That's,
do?
yeah, that's okay. Anyway, yeah, all of you have this capability to move into. You want a life of abundance, where you don't have to worry about bills. You can all put yourselves to that. You can all put yourself to that timeline. You all have this capability, but they don't want you to know this because they want you to go through life blindly and you be a victim of your own life. So the more energy, you have to believe that you can do this also. You cannot just say, oh, I want this $1,000,000 and that's it. You have to believe that you received it, that it will happen.
Yeah, like I've been looking at like, okay, there's these this rapper, his name's Rick Ross, and he came out with this song, and it's all about the law of attraction, but he's like bragging that he knows and nobody else knows, and he's like, you'll never know, and he's like, you know what I mean? So is it like, do they teach it to some people, and then and they pretty much tell them don't tell nobody, or do they only teach it to the people that they know are like sleazeballs and won't tell nobody, or it's just because I looked around and like all the people that have the information are total like negative people and would never share the
Correct.
information, you know what I mean?
Well, yes. Yes, very interesting. Yes, within your music industry, some are chosen, some understand it from the beginning, but also some are taught how to manifest their riches. Such as Rick Ross, I believe he was taught. I don't believe he knew anything about this. He made, I believe, if I can connect correctly, he started out on his own, became popular, and then the elites of the music industry. He went to all these wild parties, drugs, women, whatever, and he was taught how to create his own reality. That's how I believe how it happened with him. But yes, it is sacred knowledge underworld. They have this secret. I understand this video, but this isn't always exactly. Doesn't really give you an information how to connect to this, to manifest your reality. They don't really get into the whole details of it.
Yeah,
They do
no, true.
somewhat, yes. But yes, you just move yourself. It's easier to laws of attraction. It's two different things. Yes, you move yourself to a new timeline that you wish to be a part of, and then you attract what you wish. So it's
Kermit, I suggest to do meditation with you, a guided meditation with you right away, and do that thing. What would you think about that? You guide us into this meditation, into going to a different timeline like this, which would be good for everybody.
how to do. Well, you can all do it on your own.
It's better with the group, it becomes much stronger.
Yes, that's true. But you can put yourself. Just imagine. You feel it within yourself. You feel timelines within yourself. Imagine timelines within yourself. And imagine the timeline you're on now. And imagine a timeline of abundance. And you put yourself on this timeline. And then you absorb it. And you never let go of this timeline. You're always attracting positive. You're attracting your wishes, basically. That is how you do this.
Yeah, I'm wondering, Kate, because they talk about like manifesting, right? And it's like you set out the vibrational frequency of the reality that you wish to obtain, and then you hold that frequency, right? But let's say I'm trying to manifest a certain experience. Like I want tears of joy, I want to laugh, I want to be, you know what I mean? I want to feel wind in my hair, you know what I mean? So I simulate that in my mind, and I set that out, and I feel that vibrational frequency, and then I set it out, and then I hold the vibrational frequency that's closest to that.
Right.
So now I just have to wait, and soon I will feel wind in my hair and have tears of joy and stuff. Like, will that manifest? Like that exact feeling will come back to me, or how does it?
Yes, it's different. Yes, it's differently. How do I explain this? Yes, but it happens. It won't happen at the time that you think it will, though. Understand, many things take time. So you must continue this, and you will feel it.
Yeah, you must feed this energy.
Exactly. You must, just can't think it and then go on to something else.
I have a question for Raquim William.
Sure.
He will ask if you have any message for him.
From who? From anybody?
If any message for Raquim William.
Yes, from any Zetas and around him. Give him sweet messages. They love him very much, and to continue his lifespan on Earth.
Okay, and he asks if he can have the visit of Mantis, or maybe from Spider.
Spider, Mantis. We're not always like welcomed here because we're just kind of reckless and we do whatever we want.
Yeah.
So Spider is probably safer because we go there. Hey guys, go get in your car, try to drive your car.
Do you tap in some kind of energy other entity cannot, like the Spider?
What do you mean to?
Spider, the previous Spider said they able to tap in some kind of energy other cannot.
Well, everybody's different. They connect to different psychic energies. They all have this ability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of. Yep.
You tap on some kind of energies the other cannot, or?
Yeah, probably, maybe.
Do you have a?
What do you got?
Maybe you watch for that and send me a download for that.
Oh, is this that Bruce Lee stuff you guys want? I heard about this.
No. I don't care about him.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I understand what you're talking about.
If you have something about that.
I do what I can on that. And how to what you call a roll of blunt, I'll send that to you also.
Okay.
I gotta shake things up with you guys.
Yeah, it's cool.
Just messing with you, that's all.
Thank you very much, Kermit.
Kermit?
Welcome. Yeah.
When you just talked about the tapping the energy of abundance, I just did the meditation right away with you, and I was there.
Ah, awesome. Yes, you should be able to feel it that you're there.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Can you visualize that and see that we are tapping on it? Can you
Yes,
do
I
that?
think so. I can tap on your energy. I see you there.
Are you showing me there?
Yes, I can see you.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
So
You
it's
have
gonna
to-
flow from tomorrow. It's gonna flow from this minute, from this now moment.
Well, it takes time. You gotta stick with it, of course. I know your check isn't in the mail and your $1 million is coming.
Ugh.
I know. It takes time.
Gosh.
God, being on a
Okay.
roll of money, you guys, it's just, I don't know how you guys do
It's
it.
a 3D thing, you know? What can you say?
Well, look at money. Look how that's working. It's to keep you guys in prison. It's working pretty well, isn't it?
What can we do?
But it's
This
part
story
of
about them.
it's part of growing, though, of course. Yes, go ahead. You said
I'm
something.
sniffing money also. Whenever I have money in
Yes.
my hand, I'm sniffing it, you know? So you want to get there, but it's not going there. What's the story? Goodness me.
No. Pain in the butt.
But anyways, the meditation was a beautiful one.
Beautiful.
I like it.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you
Great.
for the tip. Thank you.
No problem. Anytime.
Give us another tip. Give us another tip for opening our eyes, our third eyes. Please. I'm asking so many questions.
Archangel Raphael can help you with your third eye.
Oh, I'm doing it all the time.
Any little bit helps.
Okay, no problem.
Can you say a few words in your language?
Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna come here and sing you guys a song.
Oh yeah,
I
cool.
forgot.
Is it a rap?
No, row your boat gently down the stream. Yeah, that's as close as I'm gonna get to my
That's
language.
kindergarten stuff.
Funny though. Hey, you guys grew up with it, not me. It's on your world. Our world, we don't have that stuff.
No,
But
show us
no.
something of your world because we know our world. What is it like? We don't know anything about yours. What you've got? Tell us what you've got.
I don't know. Isn't there a Mantis on your what is that in that cartoon show? Oh, what is it called? Space Bob or whatever it is. I can't think of it. There is out there. I forgot the name of it. I'm in this body. I can't tap into it. Anyway, that's pretty hilarious. You don't remember it. None of you remember it. You guys don't. Anyway, I'm not gonna sing you guys another song. That's the best I can do for singing songs. And my language, it's. I don't want to do my language here.
Blessing, okay, a blessing of your language.
Blessing on it, row your boat gently downstream. That's all I got. All right, see you guys later. Blessings, kisses. Don't step on a Mantis. If Mantis no karate's, don't mess with him.
Hey Kermit,
Yo.
I got a message for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Light mode.
Yeah, cause untight. Yeah, I got that. Be good and say your prayers. Say your. Anyway, catch you guys later.
Thank you.
Thank
Ciao.
you, much love.
Take care, Kermit.
Greetings.
Welcome back. This guy is a character, Kermit.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, so sweet.
Yes.
Anybody on the horizon, like a giraffe or something? A short?
Oh, probably for tomorrow.
Oh, tired. Okay, call it quit.
Yeah.
No problem,
Yeah,
monsieur.
Yeah, if you have a blessing, that'd be good.
Okay, mister. Let's see. Much blessings to all.
Thank you.
Most welcome.
This has a thought from Kermit. Fart magic. Anyway, sorry, I had to put that there. Tomato, you want to?
Thank him for that.
I had to add that.
Always smell with happiness.
Yeah, I'll go. Gondisha kashnaka tunashita asnita kitina ata usnamana chi uki asnita afuna shitona kasna a kinama shitoni asna atu. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Back here tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern. And, good night.
Peace.